Hi, welcome to Three Peaks Health and Wellness. Today we are going to talk to you about the stretches that you can do at home or at your office or wherever to help with our therapy with you in recovering faster. The main four that we're going to look at right now are the core 4 stretches, which will vastly improve your flexibility in the hip region. This is the basis of our therapy based on stretch to win techniques, and so the 4 core muscle groups that we are going to look at today are the hip flexors, the gluteal complex, the latissimus dorsi, and the quadratus lumborum. So to begin today we're going to look at the core 4 stretches, beginning with the hip flexors. From standing position, you're going to lunge forward with your left leg. And to begin the stretch, you're going to keep your back forward, inhale and flex your abdomen a bit. Come up on the inhale and press forward, pressing your right hip down towards the ground, getting that full stretch through that hip flexor. And on the exhale, you'll release, come up, inhale again, and repeat. Coming forward, pressing that right hip down, stretching right through that fascial line of the hip flexor. You'll repeat this however many times you wish, and then switch to the other leg and do the same thing. And now to take it further, you're going to extend your arm up. This we're going to look into getting right through that front fascial line and right down deep into that hip flexor. And so the same idea, you're going to breathe in. As you come forward, you're going to press that right hip down and extend your right arm up, getting that full stretch right through the front fascial line and into that hip flexor. You exhale, come back up, inhale, press forward again, pressing that arm up and pressing that right hip down towards the ground, getting that full front stretch. And stop. And you'll continue to do that on a repeated basis, and then switch to the other side and do the exact same thing. And now to take it into a further stretch, looking at the lateral line of the hip flexor, you extend your arm up, and as you breathe, you're going to gently come to the side, right over that left side, getting that lateral stretch right through the whole fascial line. And then exhale, pressing up, pressing that right hip down again, coming forward, getting right through. And exhale. You repeat this stretch again, and then switch and do that as well on the other side. Now, to get full effects of each movement of the hip and the hip flexors, you want to play with the angles. So coming back up to that position, you're going to also lean the torso towards your back in a rotation manner. Now this will get full stretches of different angles through that lateral line of your torso and into the hip as you press down forward through that right hip. Now playing different angles though, extend your arm in different ways, getting different angles, hitting all the angles of the hip flexors, right through, breathing. You want to continue to breathe as you do this. So with every inhale, you'll take a deep inhale, exhale as you breathe out, and go through the movements. Repeat this on either side for the hip flexors. And now we'll look at some of the other core 4 stretches. Okay, so next we're going to look at another variation stretch to the latissimus dorsi. Sorry. So with this one, you're going to find a stable object, either a door jamb, a pole, or in my case, it's just going to be the wall. You want to stand about 2.5 feet away from the wall, bending laterally. You're going to reach your other arm across towards the wall, and as you exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to push your hips away from the wall and extend that arm further up the wall, getting right in through that latissimus dorsi stretch. And exhale. Inhale again, pushing this arm right up, reaching as far as you can up the wall. Extend your hips out, away from the wall, getting right through that stretch, and exhale out. Now, to get further into the stretch, you can play with the different angles. So you'll extend your arm in different ways, extend your torso out, moving it in different angles, hitting different ways. So if you extend over like this, you can hit different parts of that stretch, and latissimus dorsi. And you're going to, again, repeat it a few times, then switch and do the bit on the other side as well. Okay, so we're going to look now at rhomboid stretches that you can do at home. This one, you're going to look for a stable object. It could be a doorway or wall or anything that you find that's stable. You're going to come, once again, about 2.5 feet away from the wall. You're going to bend your knees and flex your body at a 90-degree or close to 90-degree against the wall. With your furthest hand away from the wall, you're going to reach under your other one and across, getting right in through that stretch. Trying to rotate your torso a bit and stretch that arm right through, walking it on the wall further and further away from your body, getting right in through that stretch of the rhomboids. So as you lean forward, you reach that arm through, and you walk it further and further through, and you'll really start to feel that stretch through that rhomboid area. And exhale. Inhale, and exhale as you walk it further, allowing you to get a further stretch. With all these stretches, as you exhale, it allows you to go further and further into the stretch and get a deeper stretch and work those areas. So you're going to repeat this stretch a couple of times, or as many as you feel that you need to, and then switch and do the exact same thing on the other side. There we go.